Hey everybody, welcome to the training today. Today we're looking at a website called thinkgeek.com. Those of you guys who are here with me live, I just polled you guys and you said, nope, I have never, ever heard of thinkgeek.com. Well, let me teach you a little bit about it today, and then this may be a supplier that you could potentially use as a retail option selling on eBay. Now, I want to make it clear real quick, and I do this in a lot of these webinars. You need to understand that Walmart.com and the retail selling strategy are not necessarily the same thing, right? We use Walmart as an option, and we highlight it a lot in our trainings, but it should not be your only option. If you don't love using Walmart.com, don't love their products, maybe you're not selling as much as you should, you ought to be branching out and finding more suppliers. And your coach should be able to teach you how to do that. Today am going to highlight a supplier that we've stumbled upon and used a little bit, and just kind of show you how I would go about using them. So this is thinkgeek.com. As you can see on the home page, the niche here is quote unquote geeky products, right? Star Wars stuff, Star Trek stuff, Doctor Who, Minecraft, Zelda, Marvel stuff, Game of Thrones stuff. So it's very niche. It's mostly related to TV shows and otherwise what you might call geeky stuff, okay? Let me zoom in so you guys can see this just maybe a little bit better. There we go. So, I mean, you've got all sorts of kinds of things here. I'll just show you briefly. You know, they've got shirts. It's a lot of like trinkety, novelty, gifty type stuff, right? Now, because Star Wars is so big, you're going to see a big push for Star Wars products here, right? A Star Wars planetary glassware set. Star Wars Han and Leia hand towels, right? Kind of gag gift kind of stuff, or not even gag gifts, just gifts in general. R2D2 USB charger. Anyway, I can kind of scroll down. You can see shirts, clothing, sweaters, so on and so forth. Okay, yeah, a ton of stuff. Now, when I first look at a supplier, I try to learn about their shipping and their returns, and if they offer gift shipping, right? Because that's important to me as a retail seller. I don't want my customer to see what I'm paying for the item if I can avoid it. So I'm gonna come here and I'm just gonna glance around first. I'm gonna notice that they do free shipping on orders of $75 or more. It says or a $7 flat fee for shipping. Okay, so that's good to know. Save on the perfect geeky gift. You get 20% off of $50 or more, 25%, $100 or more, 30%, $150 or more. So they've got a little coupon code here. That's good to know. All right, so let's see if we can figure out their, I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom of the page here. I want to find something on gift shipping. Okay, here's a gift options link right here. Let's click gift options. Okay, it wants to tell me about gift certificates. I don't care about those. Gift orders, that's what we want, right? Can I send my order as a gift? It says absolutely. During checkout, you can enter a gift message that will appear on the packing slip. For U.S. shipments, our packing slips do not list the prices of the products. So you can rest easy knowing that the recipient will not know what a great deal you got. How does that sound, guys? Does that sound about what we're looking for? I'd say so, right? They're going to ship it out, absolutely no pricing on the box. And what's interesting about this stuff is the policies are pretty simple. I know that my shipping is not going to cost me anything if it's $75 or more. Otherwise, it's going to be a $7 flat fee. Okay, that's good to know. And then I've got some offers up here. So this could potentially be a really interesting supplier. It's not the typical run-of-the-mill Sears, Walmart type stuff, right? Target, whatever. It's not big box store stuff. This is a little more niche based. And I'd really like to encourage you guys to find these kind of suppliers. They're out there. And some of our best and most successful clients over the years, while they may have started using big box stores, maybe that's how they got their start, they eventually have their own set of suppliers that are unique to them. And that's what we're hoping you guys can discover. So as we look here, let's just do a couple of examples. Now remember, pricing doesn't have to be everything. Sometimes offering a unique product in the marketplace helps, but let's just grab some of these products at random and see if there's any opportunity to make money on this stuff, right? So let's just take a couple things off the homepage. So you've got a Star Wars towel set right here, right? So I can copy the title of this. Let me click on it. First of all, let me figure out about how much it's going to cost me. It's $25, but we know since it's not over $75 in cost, it's going to cost us an extra $7 in shipping. So really, this is going to cost me $32, right? Now, sales tax, I'm not sure about. My guess is they probably don't charge sales tax, although I'm going to look through here and see if they say anything about tax. No, I can try to maybe add this to my cart and see if they're going to mention anything about tax. Let's go to checkout real quick. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to go through this, but ordinarily I might put in my information here and just see if they add tax. My guess is they probably won't, but you'll want to figure that out. Since I'm guessing they're not going to offer or add tax to this, I'm going to say your total cost is going to be $32 on this product, okay? To get it shipped anywhere in the United States. So now I'm going to highlight the title and I'm just going to go look for it in eBay. And let's see what I can find. I'm just going to go to ebay.com and just do a search. Copy and paste that in and just see what it's selling for generally on eBay and if it is selling. You're going to see prices all across the board, I'm sure. So here we go. Let me zoom in so you can see this. Here's one right here for $40. Here's one right here for $61. Here's one right here for $40 and another one for $40. Okay. So roughly, I mean, we could probably sell this anywhere from 40 to 61. I'd probably find a good spot there in the middle. This one right here that's listed at $40, let's see if anybody's buying it. I can click on it, and it's going to show me if there's been any recent sales, and they've sold 4 of these, it looks like. So it's clear this is selling at $40. Now, guys, if we sold this for $40, are we making money? Our price is $32. We're selling it for $40. Are we making money on this? Well, I mean, on its surface, if we did the same thing, we'd be left over with $8. But if you sell it for $40 on eBay, you've got some tax, or you've got some eBay fees involved, right? So let's do the math on that. 13%, right, for eBay and PayPal. 40 plus 13%, that's about $5 that we're looking at in eBay and PayPal fees. So you're probably going to make $3 on this if you sold it. That's not some kind of big profit, not by any stretch of the imagination. But $3 is still $3. And if I put this online one time and it takes me 10 minutes to do it, and I make 3 minutes off of this every time it sells, and I sell it like this person 4 times, that actually might be worth my time. But even then, $3 is like, it's not really worth it. We might not try to sell it for $40. Rather, I might try to sell this for 45 and make it just a little bit more worth my while, right? Because if I sell it for 45, I'm going to be making more like 6, 7, $8. And at that point, if I sell it several times, uh, it might be worth my time, right? Okay, so that's possible. Let's go look at some of their other stuff. Remember, though, the reason why you don't have to sell it at the lowest price out there on eBay is because you can and should out-title your competition, which will make yours show up better than other people's, right? All right, so we can try this one. Haven't looked at this one before. Star Wars Planetary Glassware Set. You can tell it's a lot of Star Wars stuff, which shouldn't surprise you. The stat over the holidays is that every 4 seconds, over Black Friday to Cyber Monday, they were selling Star Wars stuff on eBay every 4 seconds, which is insane. Let's look this up on eBay here. Okay, so you see the top listing is listed at 75. $75. I don't think this is free shipping though. Let me click on it real quick, because we need to take the shipping into account as well. Oh no, that's with $15 of shipping. So never mind. This isn't actually $75. This is going to be more like $90. So $90. This one right here is $100. This one right here is $55, but they're not telling us what shipping is. Shipping right here is $16. 55, 65, 71 for that. That's your cheapest bet yet. Here's $100, so on and so forth. I won't look through all of them, but you can see anywhere between $100 and 71 is so far what they're selling for. You're looking at $50 off of Think Geek with a $7 fee. You're at $57. If you sold this on the low side at 71 times 0.13, it's about $9 in eBay and PayPal fees. 9 plus your cost of 57 is about 66. You'd make $5 on this if you sold it on the low side, but not. I mean, you don't have to sell it on the low side, right? Look at these guys. They've sold. Looks like they've sold 7 of these, and they're selling them for, $90, right? Again, there's probably some profit to be had here, isn't there? And this is often. I mean, obviously, Star Wars is very popular right now, but I guess the point I want to make is that you can use these other companies, guys. This is a random company that we've sort of just found online that fits the parameters of what we like to do. It's got unique and niche type stuff. The prices seem fairly reasonable. If I'm spending over $50 anyway, you got to remember, weren't they running a deal? Yeah, I get 20% off a $50 purchase. So I'd even be getting this for cheaper, right? So guys, you got to remember that you've got options, and I hear it maybe a little more than I'd like to hear it, where somebody comes to me and says, Trevor, the retail selling method, it doesn't work for me. And I'll say, okay, well, tell me what you're doing, and we'll look at their account, and they may have been doing it for a while. It's always one of two issues. Either A or one, they don't list enough items, and they're not patient enough with the account to let it really get going. They've only listed a few things, and nothing's happening, and so they assume it doesn't work. Or B, they haven't diversified themselves with different suppliers. They've used maybe just Walmart or just Amazon, and they haven't seen the success they've wanted. So the assumption is made then, well, it must not work, right? Strategy doesn't work for me. I've tried it. Let's try something else. I don't believe that any of our clients are going to be luckier than others. I think we can make our own success using this strategy. And I think if you haven't taken the time to look for niche suppliers like the one we're looking at right here, you're missing the boat to some extent. So hunt them down. Go out onto Google and look. I mean, you guys know that right now Star Wars products are very, very popular. So you should be in Google looking for Star Wars novelty type products, and you would probably come across a neat niche site like this that you could use. I'm not saying we only use this to sell Star Wars products, but it's obvious that those are popular, and that would be a good place to look. Okay. All right, guys. So that's Think Geek. If you haven't used them, try them. Um, I think it could be a good option for you. So let's finish up. If there are any questions, go ahead and ask away. Otherwise, we're going to finish up a little early this time. Let my voice take a break, and I'm going to let you guys have a good holiday. We'll be reconvening in the new year, hopefully on that Friday the 8th. Okay. Vicky, I see your question here. Vicky says, "Is it wise to always call the vendor and let them know that you are going to be advertising their goods?" Um, I don't think so. No, I've done that before, where I've called potential suppliers and said, "Hey, this is when I was first starting this. I said, hey, I want to drop ship your stuff on eBay." And I'm talking to like an entry level customer service person that sometimes doesn't even sound like they want to be at work. They're not super helpful. And even if they are very helpful, they don't really know much about anything other than basic customer service questions. In other words, I don't get a lot out of my calls to these companies. If I'm asking them if I can resell their stuff, the rule is, guys, if it's a retail product, you're able to resell this stuff. So it's not if you can do it; it's more, hey, what are your policies? And sometimes it does pay, Vicky, to call a company like this and say, hey, I'm new here. I just found you guys online, but tell me a little bit about your returns policy, and how does it work if I want to make sure something is shipped out as a gift without any invoicing on it? How do I make that happen when I do an order? You can learn about their systems a little bit, but that's really the only reason I would ever make a call. I love the fact that I can get on like we did today, and I can simply just find the answers to those questions myself just by hunting around on the site a little bit. But if you want to make that phone call, I think that sounds just fine too. Good question. Lawrence says, on any of the supplier sites, should we just put things in a cart until we sell one of their products? Um, I guess the idea behind that being what? Trying to hold that inventory or hold that order for yourself? If that's what I'm understanding correctly, Lawrence, I mean you can. I know some of our coaches teach that strategy. I typically don't. I don't. The only reason I might add something to my cart initially might be to check to see if there's plenty of inventory. There's a strategy where you can add one item to your cart, but instead of adding one item, try adding like 100 and see if it lets you check out or move forward with the checkout process to buy those 100 items, because that'll help you see if they're low on inventory or not. So no, I don't usually. I mean, the strategy here, Lawrence, is you hope they're in stock, right? And I know over the holidays things are in and out of stock all the time, but you hope they're in stock, and and when it sells, you come back and you buy it, so you're not buying it up front. That's the genius behind drop shipping. All right, guys. Well, let's finish up. I sure appreciate you guys being here. Um, happy holidays to all of you. But we really enjoy working with you guys. We have fun doing it. I certainly look forward to these Fridays where I get to talk to a lot of you at once, as well as the other times that I do webinars. We really do have a lot of fun helping you guys out, and we hope that you're enjoying this as well. So we'll see you all in the new year. Happy holiday, and if you need me or your mentor, please email while we're gone. I personally am not going to be in the office a whole lot during the holidays. So an email would be fantastic, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see y'all in the new year.